just another little bit of business news involving LG this time. And it's WebOS software, which it began showing around with various partners last year. Had about 20 people signed up back then, but now it's aiming to up that to 200 brand partners using its WebOS platform. It's kind of seen as a move to maybe set itself up as a software company as much as a hardware company, simply because it sees its long-term prospects maybe not so much just in selling TVs and its other devices. They're looking at sort of maybe the likes of Apple, obviously selling its own iOS service as well as its iPads and iPhones, and it's thinking to itself, hey, if we could maybe reflect that in the TV market, there could be a lot of money to be made.
Yeah.
So I mean, you guys might know more about the validity.
It was something that was pointed out to me a long time ago when smart TV was in its infancy. Was these companies are great at building the products, but when it comes to software that actually runs and works without being buggy and so on, and you see it right across the industry. It's not just TVs. You see it hi-fi and AVRs and all sorts.
All the time.
Software is usually the point at which those products fall down. LG were very, very clever because they bought WebOS a long time ago, and they've developed it from the ground up to do what they want it to do. And I have to say, it's a little bit long in the tooth, but it works, and it has worked, and it continues to work. So why change it? It's one of these systems that it goes through a refresh or a facelift now and again, but the core of it is the same as it was when it was first launched. It's just a little bit slicker, a little bit quicker, and so on. And the processors have gotten a lot faster now. So it's a good, stable platform. They were very clever to get in there nice and early when it came to smart TV. So, I think this is just a progression on their part. And they've looked at other areas of the industry as well. So in terms of the audio side of things, and the same with Samsung, they've looked at the different market areas that they're involved in and get the expertise in nice and early with these products, so they can offer all-round stuff. Because Ed will bring this up as well, but you look at some of the products from smaller companies that don't quite have the same clout as the likes of these big corporations like LG and so on, trying to introduce their own software to products, and it can be an absolute minefield.
Yes, and we've seen BlueOS. So similar name, but the Lembrook developed platform for NAD and Blue Sound is now being offered to other companies. So Roxanne took the plunge with Monitor Audio. Cyrus is taking the plunge. Yes, if you're a small company, you can either go through a world of hurt trying to get your own platform up and running, and realistically, it is too late to do that, or you can buy in somebody else's platform. And I think I quite agree that the same applies to televisions as well. But I mean, as you say, WebOS, it maybe could do with a quick nip and tuck here and there, but the fundamentals are still extremely sound, and it's just pleasant to use in a way that so many of these systems are not.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It really works. It's sort of almost like the old Wii was. You can pick it up, you can point, you can click, and even my old 80-year-old dad, within 10 minutes, was whizzing away on my old B8, which I gave him when I upgraded, and 10 minutes, and he's on YouTube and he's on everything. So it's a very good operating system.